Hello and welcome back to another chapter of Can I Kiss You, written by me, Stacey Holt. Plagg will be voiced by TitaniumKitten. Artwork was by ccerealbowl. You can find her links below. Now, Chapter 9. How long were you there? She asked. I didn't know if you really wanted me to leave or not, so I just kind of stayed and heard everything, Kat said awkwardly. Oh. Marinette said, not sure what to say herself. Marinette sighed and wrapped her arms around him, feeling her troubles just melt into him. She could always tell him everything and not have to worry about anything when he was around. She loved that about him. We still have to talk about how this is going to work. This is kind of exhausting, Marinette said into his suit. I know, Kat said, smiling as he hugged her back. He laid his head on top of her head, feeling her soft hair on his chin while smelling the crisp winter air. Marinette let go a few seconds later and looked up at him. Come on, I need to work on my homework. I can help you. Or I can help your parents with dinner while you work. Kat smiled. Marinette smiled and nodded. I'd like that. Want me to carry you? Princess style, of course. Kat asked, glancing down at her legs, seeing her shaking from the winter night air. Really? It's like 5 feet away. Marinette laughed. Before she had the time to answer, he did just that. He scooped her up into his arms and realized she had wrapped her arms around his neck, just like a real princess. Her face was so close to his, and he almost wished she would kiss him, but he wouldn't hold his breath. She smiled and leaned her head against his chest, feeling her body sway as he carried her down the ladder. He led her down to her feet once they reached her desk. Thank you, Marinette laughed. No problem. Happy to. Anytime. He bent down like a gentleman, kissing her hand. Nathaniel and Adrian are coming back tomorrow. I might need a little help. Mind helping? But aren't my ideas kind of terrible? He smirked, referring back to earlier that night. Kat, you knew what I meant earlier. Don't even. She pouted. Fine. I don't mind. He smiled, letting her hand go. The rest of the night, Kat helped Marinette with some design ideas until she was ready for bed, which, for his case, was a horrible idea because he had no ideas for the assignment because he spent so much time helping her. Marinette pulled out her phone and sighed, sitting back in her chair. She was exhausted and ready for bed, but now was not the time to sleep. Kat hopped up on her bed, wondering what she was huffing about. What's the matter? I made a group chat so we could talk about the project and neither are responding back. It's just frustrating, Marinette sighed. Group? You mean with you, Model Boy, and Tomato Head? Kat smirked, causing Marinette to push him teasingly to let him know to stop teasing her friends. Ah, come on. You know I'm only kidding around. One more bad pun and you're on the streets. She laughed, causing him to laugh with her. I would prefer to be laying next to you in bed while we watch shows and eat popcorn. Maybe some hot chocolate too, since it's so cold outside. He yawned. You can go watch TV all you like. I have ideas to get down on paper. Marinette giggled. But... He frowned. No buts, kitty. They're counting on me. She smiled. He knew she wasn't going to come lay down with him. She was stubborn like that. She didn't want to let her friends down. I'll let you work then. You have my number. Text me whenever your heart desires. He winked, hopping up to the balcony and disappearing. Marinette sighed, taking her sketchbook up to her bed and laid down. She felt a little frustrated with her drawings and ideas, not considering both boys in her group were not helping the situation. After about 30 minutes of drawing and erasing, she closed her notebook and grabbed her cell phone. Are you going to text Cat Noir? Tiki asked. No, I need to find out when we're going to meet up tomorrow for the project. I'm going to text Nathaniel and Adrian again, Marinette said. Before Marinette could even get a chance to text anyone, a phone call started coming through. Hello? Hi, Marinette, Adrian said. Adrian? What's going on? I mean, what's going on? She asked, hearing his familiar voice. Yeah, sorry. I just got your text. I've been busy. Sorry. No problem. I was about to text you and Nathaniel, actually. What time did you want to meet up tomorrow to work on the project? She asked, letting her legs sway in the air. Does 9 a.m. sound alright? Sounds great. I'll text Nathaniel then. No, I was, wondering if it could just be you and me. I need some help with some designing ideas. I texted him to meet around noon. I hope that's alright. Yeah, you're mine. I mean, you're not mine. I mean, that's fine, Marinette said, feeling her cheeks starting to burn as she saw Tiki smirking at her. They hung up the phone and Marinette sighed, then turned her lights off. Don't say a word, Marinette laughed. I didn't say anything, Tiki laughed, floating over and lay down beside Marinette. Before Marinette went to bed, she grabbed her little cell phone that Catnor had given her, and she felt her heart start to thump a little faster as she opened it. She typed into it and sent a text, then waited for a reply. Though, a few seconds later, she got a response, almost as if he was waiting for her to text him. Adrian's face lit up red as he smiled at his phone.
Kid, you're starting to freak me out. Why are you just staring at your phone like that?
Plagg said. Nothing. No reason. Why aren't you asleep yet? Adrian said, climbing into bed after turning the lights off. Though he couldn't help but look at his phone one more time. He read the text. One more time. Good night, kitty. See you tomorrow night? Of course. Sweet dreams, princess.